Hey plant fam! Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jacqueline. This is part of my jungle. It's looking a little sad. I just watered this, I swear. It'll perk up. We'll get rid of this sad leaf. Anyway, if you're not new here, thank you for coming back. I appreciate you. So today we have my May favorites, and I literally just sat down this morning to figure out what these plants were because I was like, I am not prepared at all, but it was really easy. A lot of these are newer plants or plants that are finally growing for me or blooming for me. Like the first one on my list today, it's kind of got some cat hair on it. I probably could have given it a shower before I showed it to you, but it is my Hoya Matilde. And I absolutely love this plant. I believe it's a hybrid of Serpens and Carnosa. Just ignore the cat hair. It's fine. But it has these really adorable little green leaves with some cute little splash on it. I love the way it trails. It has been working on new growth for me. We have some new leaves over here. When I bought this last year, as soon as I got it, I repotted it and I chopped it. So I gave her a little bob, and I knew that she would eventually take off and give me tons of new growth from doing that. So we have tons of new growth from doing that, but we also have this beautiful peduncle that is getting ready to bloom. So it's budding up for sure. There is a new peduncle that just grew right here as well, which I'm very excited about because I cut the plant right there last year when I got this, and now it's got, oh, and this one too. Oh, this new growth plant also has a peduncle. Do you see it? It's a little baby. Oh my goodness, that's so exciting. This is why I love cutting and propagating my Hoya. I'm kind of addicted to it because I get to grow more baby plants and my mother plants get all of this amazing new growth on it. So if you don't have this one in your collection, I highly recommend it, even if you're not a Hoya person. It is a beautiful trailing plant that I think any plant parent can enjoy. And who knows, it might be your gateway Hoya into collecting all of them, because that's kind of a thing that happens once you start getting excited about Hoya. They just kind of take over your collection. So before we get into my second favorite plant in May, I wanted to share this really amazing product that we got in the mail a few weeks ago from today's sponsor. Thank you so much to Flexispot for sponsoring this video. They sent us this amazing Comhar all-in-one standing desk. It's got this nifty little drawer in here to store some of your supplies. I chose the color white with the glass top, but it also comes in black, bamboo, and wood tops, so you have lots of design options to suit your space. This is also an ideal desk for small spaces, which really works amazing for us because you guys know we do not have a big apartment. And then David here is going to demonstrate for you exactly how this desk works. You have all your buttons here, you have USB ports here so you can charge all of your devices and keep everything all organized in one workspace. So we are raising the desk up to standing height, and then David is going to show you how to actually set the height for the desk that you prefer by just holding down one of these buttons, and it will automatically remember where you want your desk to be. So to show you exactly how it works, we're going to lower it back down, and then as you can see, it raises back up to the exact height that we set it at. So you have 4 different buttons here that you can set at different heights so that you can easily switch between sitting and standing. So one of the reasons why we love this desk so much is not just because aesthetically it is gorgeous. I absolutely love the glass top on this one, but sitting for too long is really bad for your back. It's bad for your posture. So standing while you work is a lot better for you. I've even seen people use it with a treadmill. Highly recommend checking it out. I will leave everything linked down below for you guys. They have a 30-day risk-free return policy. Go and check out Flexispot. Okay, so the second plant on my list for the month of May is this Hoya not Hoya. Why do I always do that? Fine. I'm not dyslexic, you're dyslexic. This is a Philodendron Sharona, and I grew this one from just this little chunk here that you guys would have seen me unbox if you have been here and you watch my videos. And I just updated you guys on this one recently when we were cleaning out my prop boxes and doing some plant chores. But if for any reason you did not see those and you're seeing this one, I wanted to show you my really cute Hoya Sharona. I love this new leaf. It's finally unfurled. It's so stinking cute. It's been living in a little glass terrarium that I have on the bottom shelf right here. It helps keep the humidity up, but it also helps my cat not be able to eat my plants. So that is something that I've been doing. We'll probably get more of because it's been a really good deterrent for my leaf nibbler, my dirty little leaf nibbler. So Philodendron Sharona, this is definitely one of those like more expensive ones, but totally worth it if you can snag one. I have another little baby chunk that's teeny tiny. This one was thicker. It came from a more mature plant, so it is going to give me like slightly more mature leaves faster. So Philodendron Sharona, highly recommend giving this one a search and looking at what it looks like mature. It's so pretty. It definitely has like anthurium vibes, but it's a philodendron, so it's significantly easier to care for. So, and it's got this like ripply leaf vibe to it, and I'm loving it. I am loving it. So that is number 2. Number 3 on my list is a newer plant, and you guys would have seen me pick it up when I went plant shopping in North Carolina with my friend Liz. If you did not see that video, I highly recommend checking this place out. It was insane. I'll link it up here for you if you want to go and watch that one after you watch this one. So while I was there, you guys know, if you watch my plant shopping videos, that I was looking for this for so long and I wasn't finding one. So when I found it there, I knew I had to snag it, and I have just absolutely been loving this plant. So it's not getting as much light as it was getting before, I don't think. So it's starting to kind of like fade, and I'm not exactly sure why, but this is my Variegated Maranta, and it is just so stinking cute. I love how the variegation turns pink here. I don't know why this one isn't pink anymore. If you guys know why, is it like a lighting thing? Do I need to give this one more light? Because I have it in like a shaded area because I accidentally killed my lemon lime Maranta by giving it too much light. So I was afraid of doing that. It's just really hard with these west facing windows. Everything in here fries. So I put this one kind of tucked between other plants, and I'm not exactly sure if that was a great idea, but it is working on a new leaf right there. So hopefully it's another really beautiful one. But even still, the regular like speckled variegated leaves are still gorgeous, and I still love that about this plant. I'm trying really hard to keep it well watered and not kill it. It is just in a nursery container that's like way too small for this pot, but this is the only pot that I had for it, so that's what we're doing. And it looks good with this like off-white, in my opinion. So this is my Variegated Maranta. Highly recommend trying one. I think that they're like the easier prayer plants for sure. That's my personal opinion. And then the next one, what number are we on? 4. Number 4 on my list of favorites for the month of May. You guys would have seen this one already if you follow me on Instagram or if you watch my shorts, because I tend to recycle my Instagram reels here on YouTube as shorts. For those of you who don't have Instagram or don't follow me over there, you definitely should if you have Instagram, so that you can keep up with all of this stuff. And I definitely share more over there of like my personal life and my animals. I post my snakes a lot. Actually, I should take one out for a video today at some point. That might be fun. So anyway, number 4 on my list is very unexpected because it's an alocasia. But look at it. Do you see this? Do you see this leaf? So this is the Alocasia Heterophylla, also referred to as dragon's breath. And again, if you guys have been watching my videos for a while, I don't expect you to remember, but you might. I picked this up at the plant ward months ago, and I got it because it was on sale. And I even joked with Kayla while I was there that like I might kill it, but she had a really big one like this behind the counter, and I was like, oh, I really hope I can get it to look like that, because you guys know I love a long narrow leaf, especially when it starts to get loby. I just think it's so cool. And this one's like pointy, kind of looks like a sword. It's silver, the texture is really cool, and I was just really determined to like have this plant and not kill it. It was the last alocasia I bought, and it will be the last alocasia I buy for a long time, unless I can keep this one happy. So, yeah, it died. It basically died. It died back. And you can see that in, oh gosh, like an old, I did like an old video showing like some of my sad plants, like a little quick one. But I did on my Instagram show like a side-by-side of like what it used to look like and then what it looks like now, and it's kind of miraculous in my opinion, because look at this leaf. So what I did basically was I watered it and then I put it in a prop box and I left it there, and when I came back to check, it had like a couple of leaves like this size, and I was like, ooh, cool, it's growing. And then I came back like another week or so later, because I don't check my prop boxes necessarily like every week, maybe every other week, and I saw this and it was kind of like drooping a little because it was like hitting the top of the prop box. It's so big, and I was like, holy shit. I like yelled from the greenhouse. David was like, what? I was like, look at this leaf, look at it. He was like, yeah, it's cool, babe. I'm like, no, you don't understand. I thought this thing was dead, but it's not. And not only is it growing this massive plant, but it has like 1, 2, 3, at least 4 little like corm babies that popped up. So it's just like, it's this nice full plant. I have my little Treleaf trellis helping to just kind of like hold up that big leaf because it is a little bit heavy. Plus it's cute. If you guys are interested in these, Treleaf makes the cutest like wooden trellises that are honestly like just standalone art pieces that I don't even use as trellises a lot of the time. I just kind of like stick them in my plants because they look pretty. I have another little, this is like the Tray Love comes with, these came together and then there's like 3 more. They keep getting bigger and it's like a really good price for some really cute trellises that are just like really nice and aesthetic. So I'll leave that link down below for you guys. You can get 10% off with my discount code as well. You know, if you do shop any of my links, I make a small commission. So I appreciate you if you do. I do not work with companies that I do not use myself or products that I don't stand behind myself. So there is that. Alocasia Heterophylla, aka Dragon's Breath, and it is just so freaking cool. So I have my ways of bringing alocasia back from the brink of death. If you guys are ever interested in that, I can do a video. I do have an alocasia care video, and you would have heard me say in that one that I am very determined this year, plant goal for 2023, to be good at keeping alocasias, because I really like them, but they don't always really like me. So I'm trying to successfully grow a corm in water right now because I have a lot of success growing alocasia in water. So we'll see, because the moss was not working. They need to stay like wet, and I forget to water them. So there is that. Anyway, number 5 and the final plant on my list is another one that I picked up while I was in North Carolina at Grow and Green. Definitely check out that video after this one if you haven't already. That place was so overwhelming and so beautiful. A little messy, but like tons of stuff. So highly recommend checking that out. It was really cool to see some of those plants in person that I had never seen in real life. So one of the plants that I did pick up there is this Dishidia species, Caniguin, I'm not sure, island. I wrote it down, but I can't read. And it's just really cool. I like Dishidia because they are like the cousin to the Hoya plant. They are pretty closely related, and they just are really cool and really cute. This one reminds me of the Hoya imbricata because it is actually a shingling plant. You can see it's got these aerial roots back here because it wants to attach to something, and then the leaves will lay flat. I am enjoying it as a trailing plant, so I'm going to leave it like that. The leaves are probably going to taco, or they just kind of like wrap around each other like this. And that's fine. If I want to cut it and experiment with shingling it, then I definitely will. Ooh, we got some active growth going on here. That's exciting. Yeah, it's something I'm willing to experiment with. I just don't love a shingling plant, so... And I think this was like 25 bucks or something like that, so I had to snag it. Really cool looking plant. Love the way it looks, just like trailing in the window. It's a small one, so I have it like hanging off of a larger hanging basket, and it's so cute. I look at it all the time, and I've been loving it, and so far it's been easy. I've had them for a few weeks, and I like it. So if you guys are interested in this one, let me know. I can propagate it and take some cuttings for you. I do have some Hoya and other little baby plants that are ready to go. I have to check on the Philodendron Florida Ghost today up in the greenhouse and see if any of those are ready to go to new homes. So definitely stay tuned. Sometime either next week. I actually don't even know when you're going to see this video, but by the time May is over, I will have restocked the shop. I will announce it on my Instagram. I will announce it here on the community tab, but it is good to follow me on Instagram again if you want to stay up to date with that. I usually try and let you guys know, like the members know ahead of time, you know, give you access to things that you may want before other people. So there is that. That is definitely one of the perks of being a member, but it's hard to do that if you're not on Instagram. So if you are a member of this channel, I highly recommend making yourself a Plantstagram. It doesn't have to have your face on it. You could just post your cats and your plants, and you don't even have to really post anything at all. It's just to have the account. You can follow other people like me and your other favorite plant YouTubers, and it's actually a really nice way to meet people in the plant community as well. So there's that, and you stay up to date with everything that I have going on. So I'm gonna stop talking. But I hope you enjoyed my May favorites, thank you again to today's sponsor, Flexispot. I am absolutely in love with our new desk. It looks beautiful, it functions amazingly, and I genuinely can't wait until I have a larger space so that I can actually use that as my work desk, because right now David and I are kind of just like sharing it. But yeah, there's that, and it's really nice. Like, it's just cute and minimal. But anyway, let me know if you have any of these plants that I talked about today. If you want any of these plants that I talked about today, are any of them on your wish list? Did you add them to your wish list because you saw them in this video today? I always love it when you guys say that. And then let me know what some of your favorites are. Did you get any new plants this month? I feel like it's definitely like plant buying season. It's a really good time of year to buy plants because it's not too hot yet. But yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me today. If you did, you should give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything from me. There's a join button down there if you want to be part of the official plant fam. Get yourself those member perks that I was talking about before. I am gonna start like doing more stuff with my members this year too. Girl, I just get so overwhelmed. I don't know how people do all of these things sometimes by themselves, but like, I'm trying. So we're definitely gonna start doing more members only stuff, so stay tuned for that. And if not, there's a super thanks button. If you want to super thanks me, everything is appreciated. You guys know that I can't do this without you. I am beyond grateful that I'm able to do this. You have no idea. I think about it every day, how grateful I am that this is what I do every day. And that you guys are so loving and accepting of me and who I am, and like, I don't know, it's just nice. It makes me feel nice. I feel like I get all the warm hugs from you guys. Not everybody. Some people are really nasty, and we are going to be doing that soon too. So I'm trying to get David to sit down here with me and go through some of my mean comments, some of my rude comments, and react to them and just kind of laugh at them with you guys. It's a really fun way for me to laugh at the haters and monetize the haters. Always make money off your haters. So anyway, I'm gonna stop talking. I appreciate you guys so very much. I love you. I hope you're having a beautiful day wherever you are out there in the world, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.